Hey, I'm Nathan from BetterBibleTeachers.com, and I want to share with you an idea for Sunday school this weekend. All right, for many of you, maybe this is move up weekend, so all of your little kids are moving up into their next classes, your middle schoolers are moving up into a high school group. This is a big weekend for kids, and oftentimes we do something special. You'll have an ice cream party. That's what's happening at my church. They're having an ice cream party for the kids who are moving up, like for the kindergartners who are moving into first grade. So they'll do the lesson, they'll do the whole 9 yards, and at the end, they'll have an ice cream party for everyone, which I think is a fantastic idea. I love that. The other fun thing is with ice cream, telling the story of creation is amazing. All right, we'll get to that eventually. But here's the thing. When you have kids moving up into another grade, especially when they're changing classes and changing teachers, I think most teachers miss an amazing opportunity to connect with their kids, and more importantly, to find out information that they can leverage for the rest of the year. We celebrate the kids by having a party, giving them ice cream, telling them welcome, making them feel a part, involving them in an extra way in the story or the lesson. Like, all that's great. But I think there's an opportunity that I have never seen any teacher take advantage of. And that opportunity is to find out what kids are interested in the very first week, by asking them strategic questions, by playing strategic games. Because here's the thing, if you can find out what kids are interested in, and I'm not talking about like, I'm interested in playing outside. No, I'm talking about like, are they interested in video games? If so, what video games? Are they interested in movies? If so, what movies? What's their favorite sports? Who are their favorite players? All those kind of things. You know what that information does? It allows you to reference that later in the year. So when you're talking about forgiveness, you can talk about that favorite movie and that scene in that favorite movie where they dealt with this very idea. Or you can talk about Jesus showing up somewhere and you can refer to it like, well, just imagine for a minute that, and then insert their favorite player's name there. Imagine that LeBron James or Steph Curry. Imagine if they walked into the room right now. How would you feel? So how do you think people must have felt when Jesus walked into the room? Okay, things like that. I mean, there's so many examples. My point is, if you can find out what kids are already paying attention to, what they're already listening to, if you can find out the cultural references that you don't have to explain to them, then all of a sudden you have a library of ideas and reference points that you can use to explain concepts in the Bible, to explain moments of frustration or tension or anger or excitement. All of those things we say the disciples were excited. But if you can describe the disciples' excitement in terms they understand, like, how in that movie when they got excited about this, that, and the other, that's how the disciples must have felt. All of a sudden it sounds a little different, it feels a little different, and they understand in a whole new way what that excitement must have been like. So what I want you to do this weekend is I want you to, in the easiest way possible, just simply ask kids those questions. Hey, what's your favorite movie? What video games do you like? Why do you like them? Who do you like in them? Who's your favorite player? Who's your least favorite player? Why do you like that? Just stuff you would normally ask them to get to know them, but instead of just asking to just keep up a conversation and just keep talking and make them feel welcome, remember what they said. Lastly, why not play a game? So invite a couple kids on stage and have them introduce themselves and then tell you their favorite whatever you pick. So let's say you have 5 kids on stage. Have every one of them in order, one at a time, one right after the other. Hi, my name is Nathan, and my favorite movie is Beauty and the Beast. I just made that up. The next kid, hi, my name is Casey, and my favorite movie is Big Hero 6. Hi, my name is, and go right down the list. Then, pick someone from the audience and say, all right, do you remember what Casey's favorite movie was? And if they do, they can trade spots with Casey. If they don't, sorry, have to sit down and try again. So just have fun with it. Have a bunch of kids on stage and play a version of like a memory game. And is this like super biblical? Are they going to learn a Bible verse doing this? No. But you're going to gain valuable information for the rest of the year on things they're interested in and on topics that you can use as a starting point to help them understand things they don't know. And you get to know the kids and you introduce them to everyone. This is a fantastic icebreaker, opening game, something kind of fun to get everyone started and something information you can use for the rest of the year. All right? I hope that benefits you. I know I love this kind of stuff. I love finding ways to speak into kids' lives in the most relevant way possible, and I think this is a fantastic way to do just that. So thank you for all you do in teaching kids God's Word. We never really know the impact we're having, probably one day until we get to heaven. But keep doing what you do because you're doing a great job. Keep up the good work. I know sometimes it's hard, but you're doing an amazing job, and you have no idea how great your kingdom impact is going to be. All right? Have a great weekend, and I'll talk to you later.